ones that showed up?
We're the lowest on the chain for the reserves. No one on our level ever expects to be activated.
Didn't you know there was a war going on?
I thought Cascadia was losing.
Well, the Federation certainly isn't winning if we're going out.
The rest of Magadan's reserve divisions already deployed an hour ago. Amateurs! You're Division K9, correct?
I swear there were more to our company. Should we wait for the rest?
That doesn't matter now. K9A, your designated flight leader. Take off and proceed to the mission area.
Shut up, both of you. Still trying to remember how to fly this thing.
She can get your aircraft off the ground. This is Airborne Warning and Control Systems Aircraft Vita. I've been sent by Federation Command to pick up any remaining reservists in Magadan. Sound off on your TAC names.
How many times we gotta get it through your cordium-lined skull? We're reservists. We don't get the typical pilot jockey treatment. We're just K9A through D. Nothing special.
Can you amateurs make anything easy for me? Make something up.
Fine. K9D. Brick.
Where'd you get that from?
Job. I'm a bricklayer outside of this.
Guess that works. K9B. Bookie. Reporting in. K9C. Cobb.
Well, if that's the pattern, K9A, your driver. Division K9, push bearing 010. You're going to be waiting in as support for a large aerial action over the Bering Strait.
And you think we're gonna make a difference?
I didn't get dragged all the way up from Oceania for my orders to be questioned. Carry them out. Alarm, stand by.
At least if you need to bail, it'll be
What?
on friendly territory.
I'm trying to raise high command, but nothing's getting through. Where are you going? The battle is still on.
The mercenaries! We have mercenaries on us! Hot! What the hell?
We lost almost all of the transport planes. It was a complete wash. We need help.
hell did we miss?
Only one flight of 4 seems combat capable. Vector toward us.
Deal with them if they interfere. We're chasing down the mother of all targets. God damn. They're closing in.
Driver, good release. Box 2.
There's smoke in the cockpit. It was Oceania all over again. Enemy on radar.
You mean to tell me you're all combat ineffective?
There was a massacre out there. We barely crossed the IDL with those bloodthirsty dogs on our heels.
Missile tracking. Enemy killed. Positive lock.
Actual combat. I can't believe we're fighting. Get your head out of the clouds. We went to the academy the same as any other pilot.
I ain't missing my son's chess match for this.
Warning. Moving track.
Losing hydraulics. We're taking losses. This Federation backup wants to give us some trouble, eh? We'll deal with you like we did the rest.
Box 2. Enemy shot down.
Hey, Wax, you mind telling us what the hell is going on?
It's chaos right now. Command screwed up somewhere. The Cascadians routed our forces and we lost the entire transport operation.
What air transport operation?
Don't worry about it. Division K9, you have new orders. Cover any damaged and retreating Federation Air Force aircraft from mercenary forces.
Losing hydraulics.
K9, engage.
Not less than an hour ago, I was taking bets on horse races.
Yeah, an hour ago I was on the shitter. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Hey, driver, you're in the A position for a reason. Do some of that piloting stuff. Follow your lead.
Incoming Fed contacts. If I didn't know any better, these are the benchmarks.
Right.
Let's show 'em what some real flying looks like.
You know how much you're worth to me, Fed? About $300. Now light up and die. I'm moving to engage. Here we are, flying over the Federation itself.
Yeah, over the okay.
They flew all the way across the strait. These mercs must not be the smartest bunch.
Locked on target.
We're dead without cover! We need support!
Driver, good release. Box 2.
Hey, Wax, we can't be the only ones combat capable of Magadan!
Crystal Kingdom mobilized every fighter they had to join in over the Bering Strait. You're all that's left now.
It's not supposed to be my problem they went all in on a dogfight! AWACS Galaxy to all mercenary pilots crossing over the IDL into Magadan. Be advised, my operational support does not reach out that far.
We don't need your support. It's easy pickings out here. Besides, Kaiser's crown isn't here to hog all the kills.
Don't say we didn't warn you. Galaxy out.
K9, good work so far. Allied forces are still rolling in, so keep up the coverage.
And how about reinforcements?
They're still days away. You don't understand how much operational capacity has been ruined. One's hot.
This is Call 5! Vectoring it hot! Mercs are right on us! So, Bookie, what are our odds here? I'm not a betting man. That's for other people. A bookie won't bet. He got a sick job, you know that? Someone's gotta count the paper. Whoa, watch it, incoming!
Driver locked on. guns.
Any Marine or Oklahoma, please confirm status. I can't be the last one left.
I'm surprised they still have planes for us at all. If it's one thing the Federation's good for, it's keeping its military supply.
Big shot. We don't work with you, driver. Driver, opening fire. We have the last group of stragglers coming across the line. Designate. Peacekeeping Squadron... Crimson?
It wasn't supposed to be like this, damn it!
I'm Winchester on everything and my engines are about to cook off! We need help!
Mercenary dogs! If I had the ammo, I'd cut you all where you stand.
K9, Vector to the Cascadian Peacekeepers. Get them to safety.
Run, poster boys. You'll die tired. This isn't for business. This is for Oceania.
I don't like this.
Incoming Federation fighters. Get these criminals off our back. We're putting you into the ground, peacekeepers. We won't let any mook get in our way. Thornrose gang, engage! Oh, shit. Shit.
This ain't us, man! Driver, what are we doing?
Missile arrive. K9, shoot them all down.
Crimson, let the reservists cover us. Not out of juice yet. Take them all down.
So, you're recasting the peacekeepers, huh?
Tailcoats seem like dead reservists.
We spent more than 5 minutes with these guys. We deserve Thank you. Cruise it out.
Captain Griffiths to all mercenaries. This is an order, or else your contract and pay are null and void. Back off. We can't risk extending the front line this far.
I disagree, Griffiths. This is an opportunity.
How does striking Magadan help us liberate Cascadia? That's not the type of war we want to fight.
Think. For the first time in 100 years, the Federation itself can be attacked directly. We are not conquerors, but we can give the beast a bloodletting. And I know a lot of men willing to volunteer for such an operation. Besides, any pressure that we can apply here means pressure alleviated from Cascadia.
We'll consider it, General Faust.
K9, we need you to RTB immediately. It's all gone wrong.
Was that all the survivors? There were only a dozen.
We're lucky that there were even that many. The Cascadians have turned to those godless mercenaries to fight their war, and they are making a mistake that they can never come back from.
Shit. We're about to get caught up in this Cascadian business, aren't we?
I should have stayed home and ignored the call to report. Rather take a jail sentence than whatever the hell this is.
It is what it is. Hey, driver. Good stuff. Why aren't you regular Air Force?
K9, for the last time, RTB immediately. We need to get set for what's coming.
Jeez Louise, all right. K9, let's head back.
Alright, we're back on the ground and there's barely any room to taxi. I've never seen this airport so busy.
It was the closest place we could reroute survivors. The next airbase over is full.
This isn't even an airport. It's just a seasonal runway. The only reason we have our combat aircraft here is to give the local mechanics jobs.
We'll get used to it. I don't like this any more than you do, but this, like you, are all we have to work with. I'm sure you know that reports from Cascadia haven't been entirely illuminating. But you've seen with your own eyes what's going on. Because of that, you're now being called to serve. According to the statutes enshrined in the Federation Charter and the joint articles of defense as issued by the parties between the Magadan territories and the Pacific Federation, Magadan's reserve divisions are being mobilized and federalized.
When I joined the reserves, I agreed to help out with earthquakes, the occasional smuggler intercepts, and even those stupid parades down by the capital, but not this. I didn't sign up to get thrown into a meat grinder.
Then Prey today was the worst of it. Just a flare-up from overeager mercenaries with the confidence they've gotten with Cascadia's backing. Driver, I don't know about your leadership skills, but for now, this squadron organization works, especially after today. You saved lives, and performed far better than even I would have anticipated. Right now, with K9, you will be perhaps the most frontline fighter squadron here in Magadan. The safety of the Federation is in your hands as we regroup. Get ready. We'll need you back in the air ASAP. The situation in the last week has been deteriorating rapidly since your activation. As the Federation has begun to reorganize in light of its air power losses over the Bering Strait, Cascadia and its mercenary forces, knowing that we're at our weakest, have sought out to do the unthinkable. A fleet of warships has gathered up and set sail for Magadan. Despite the fact we are still engaged within Cascadia, the Cascadians have been able to rally their own navy and merchant marine to launch a full-scale invasion. With only 1 day's notice, we've activated the ground reserve divisions and have begun to fortify likely landing zones. K9, you are needed in the air immediately to cripple the enemy landing operations. We don't know how long we can keep up a direct defensive confrontation. However, if we can give the Cascadians a black eye as they come in, it'll give the Federation more time to rally troops. We need you up there. Dismissed.
The Cascadians have already started their invasion. Defense operations are now underway.
ISR
much concentrated firepower, K9. Advise you to stay behind the red line indicated on your radar. Concentrate on providing support to the defenses as they engage the landing forces.
On you, driver. The closest thing we have to defensive positions are parking lots and sheds. What are we supposed to do against the Cascadian military? Gas. Mind Charlie reporting in. The Cascadians have made it to land. Enemy composition is confirmed to be the Cascadian Marine Guard, a Black Eagle division. We need assistance. ASAP. Hard luck.
Ground target destroyed.
We're upset we're not down on the ground. Because they don't even need the air support. Don't get cocky. We got fence inbound.
K9A, Fox 2. Enemies looking onto you. Missile tracking.
There was no way we were going to deny them landing at all. We need any and all air support.
K9's on station. We'll do what we can.
Roger all. Appreciate it.
Whistle on the way.
If we weren't bringing the military forces out here, none of this would be happening. None of this would be happening if the Federation didn't snowball half our damn Air Force into a dogfight.
This is all we can do! Take back shots under and fall back when they get inside of our line!
Keep it together. You're the section commander.
Good tone, good tone.
Hold down your sectors! If we can even stop their momentum for a second, that opens them up to the air support!
They're here. 1 by 3. Shoot! Shoot! Grab it! Open up on the UG!
Open up with the cannon, driver.
Vita, this is an entire invasion force. We can't cover it all.
Just do what you can.
You sound like my goddamn no good husband. Shit.
Enemies firing at you, driver. K9A, damage sustained.
Reports are coming through. Enemy spearhead force composition specifically identifies as members from Cascadian's peacekeeper deployment during Oceania. But it's a lot to bring with them.
What the aircraft overhead?
No idea. All of them have the round table mark, though.
Crystal Kingdom should have hunted down every last frog in the last war. Damn it.
Incoming planes! I thought we could harness the air power during the last fall. Some of us got too enthusiastic and pushed too far in and met these guys. We'll pick up their slack.
I heard stories about mercenary pilots like these. Vita, are any of them true?
Propaganda. Shoot them all down. You're better than them.
That storm on the horizon's looking nasty. The weather and the invasion fleet. Yeah. First defensive phase lines have fallen, and we have reservists moving back.
All units, all units.
battleship, but the Cascadians hijacked it. They're gonna start shelling the front line.
Warship eminent domain, getting on station. Unlock all batteries and get ready for salvos on my command. General quarters. All hands, battle stations.
CIC locked into overarching battle. Launch 2 hours of request for force recon coming in now.
Filter through. Get retracking numbers now on all viable fire missions.
They told me naval bombardment's range in history.
Captain, all stations reporting ready.
Good. Fire at will. Start with tracking number 1 and go on from there. Is that... son of...
Enemy naval barrage just took out the forward command post.
Vita, from where K9 is looking, we're not holding out against this.
Guns. Positive kill.
They're swarming the cockpit.
Mercenary forces reporting good effect on targets.
Send a forward ticket to start closing the news. Tell Faust she'll owe me for this. Aye, Captain. Keep up the barrage. If they don't stop fighting, I'll flatten the earth itself. This is always on them.
Vita, call the retreat. These odds aren't in our favor.
concern yourself with this, Captain Woodward. Head back to Cascadia and report back to General Headquarters. The eminent domain has done enough.
I lost good sailors today, General. I hope you know what you're doing in Magadan.
We're not just in Magadan, Captain. We're in the Federation. Proceed with fortification operations. We will light this frozen wasteland on fire. For Cascadia's sake, of course.
Vita, the last forces are pulling out. We're in the clear. Tell the pilots they saved our butts out here today.
Roger that. K9, Steel, we're in the clear. RTB.
The Cascadians don't know what it means to fight a war. After this, they will. K9, we're needed elsewhere until the rest of the Federation military can arrive in region. Impress me. Magadan needs new peacekeepers. Peacekeeping Squadron Steel, RTB.
You're right. I'm not re-upping on the next contract if this is how it's gonna go from now on.
K9, RTB.
K9, thanks to you, we inflicted heavy casualties against the Cascadians as they came ashore. It would have been near impossible to stop them from landing. However, for what you and the defenders did, it was enough for now. With the Cascadians on the ground in country, our only hope is to dig in, lick our wounds, and wait for reinforcements from the rest of the Federation to counterattack. Be on standby, K9. K9, your orders have come through. In the weeks since Cascadia has made landfall, they've been able to push well into Magadan, cutting off any communication we have to the coast. Ground reservists have done their best to slow the offensive down, but without a proper counterattack, the front line will never be stabilized. With the bulk of the Federation military in Asia about to redeploy to assist Magadan, we have to set up the tactical situation in such a way that this doesn't turn into a meat grinder. We have designated this spot outside the city of Celiadan as where we can break the enemy line. As we speak, a bomber squadron from Victoria in the core Federation is on its way to break their offensive. K9, your direct objective today is to suppress the enemy air defenses behind their lines that are keeping the Cascadian front line stable. Once those air defenses are taken out, you will then task to cover the main bomber strike force to take out the main Cascadian FOB. You can expect heavy enemy anti-air yourself as you strike their positions, but we have confidence in your abilities. Get to your planes. Dismissed.
Bomber Squadron White on station.
303 standby. Seed aircraft are beginning their mission now.
K9, good to see you. Our mission brief said you're punching above your weight. Your flight lead especially. Don't take too long. We don't have the fuel to loiter.
Our flight lead's pretty good. We're literally the bottom. Don't know if that's an accurate compliment.
303, be advised the Lancelet will be linking up with you on the way.
Copy all.
If it's something I won't miss when we're done here, it's gonna be how much our higher-ups won't tell us. Lands away.
Not your concern yet, Rookie. K9, engage at will.
Rookie, engaging is fragged.
Cav engaging.
Rick, here we go.
Driver, engage.
We got leaders coming from your west. Looks like the rest of the Federation's been finally waking up.
Target down.
We're one of the most forward units. If we lose our momentum, this invasion stalls.
Main targets are the AA clusters. Once they're down, the 303 will send strategic packages behind you before the main show.
Looks like the flashpoint is now. Mobilize the battle plan immediately. We need to get to the city before their bombers get through.
Looks like K9 your post and get back up.
The enemy is moving in now! This city is the hedge. We need to solidify ourselves here in Magadan.
Good time, good time.
Winkers identified as fighters. Let's go get them, boys.
K9, incoming interceptors. Stay on mission. Bullseye.
Predators, get set!
This isn't too far from where I live.
Ground unit destroyed. Missile away.
Harvey, take your group and deal with the fighters. Everyone else, stay to your defense sector.
Time to put these pups down.
On you, driver. We'll be your backup.
Watch out. Positive lock.
Show no mercy.
Incoming. Go evasive. Incoming! Incoming! Adjust the SAMs from high altitude to point defense.
We didn't come all the way from Kowloon to just get shot down over territory that's supposed to be ours.
K9A, box 2.
Hold the line! As soon as K9 cleans up the AA, the bombers will move in.
Skirmishes have begun. We are currently engaged with the city's defenders. Roger all. Stay low. The feds have got the upper position on us from the office building.
What's gonna make this battle is whether or not those bombs drop off.
It's Division K. I've got a good feeling about this.
K9A, good time.
What idiot sends aircraft against anti-aircraft guns?
Within gun range. Contacts are coming from vectors ranging 010 to 130. Keep looking east.
We can't afford to swap over our blue to taking on fighters.
K9, keep on the pressure.
Driver, it's up to you. We're tied up here.
Throw them up in volleys. They can't dodge them all.
You idiot. There's the aliens that attack us.
Driver locked on.
They don't even have an emblem. It's just K9. Federation dogs.
Within gun range.
I've got missiles the size of telephone poles going right past me. Anybody has started to round up front lines. The Cascadians are trying to force a breakthrough to salute them.
Keep them out. We need to box them in for those bombers. Did we make sure all of the civilians are evacuated?
We got as many out of our section.
Any more refugees from their side?
Nothing.
Radar lock.
How many from Rose Tower came up? Where can we need more planes at this rate?
In gun range. Target down. Ground unit eliminated. Missile away.
If we don't stop those bombers and pushing in that city, it's going to be a killing field out here!
call it, fall into formation.
All hands, Special Stations. Sorry, mate. We're running into a few works on the way over.
K9, your mission tasking is now to escort the bombers.
Jeez. I thought these things were big from the ground. 303, on the move. Form on the line to that.
I'm tired. Goddamn life is just babysitting, isn't it? Driver, we'll follow your lead.
Sorry we're late. Kaiser's goons were hogging the runway. All mercenaries, take down those bombers. The Cascadians can't pay us if we're dead.
Give the bombers room to breathe. We don't want to ram right into them.
Ground unit eliminated.
Seems like we picked the right time to bid a dig for refits and rearm. Fire! I say fire! It's all right. Done right.
Concentrate all firepower on that airship. The bombers are bad, but that'll be worse if it drops its payload.
Target on the nose.
Hey, what's that all the way out there? 010.
Yeah, I see it. Looks like cordium burn off. Peter, what's up?
Geothermal signatures have been steadily rising in the week since the Cascadians landed. It has to be the result of the Cascadians wrecking our energy infrastructure behind their lines.
Oh, I get it. The second the Cascadians start kicking over geothermal production, the Federation kicks it into high gear.
Hostiles getting radar lock.
Stay close to the Lancelot. It's got more firepower than this entire formation combined.
Missile away.
Being shot at.
Sir, Romatoria type inbound on our position with that bomber formation.
Have we made any progress on the city?
Negative. Defenders are holding strong.
Shit. Get my RTO. I need to radio Faust. Cascadian FOB is in range. SRM on all ordnance. Outside beginning descent to orbit point.
All bomber units, ordnance away.
Bombs away! Bombs away!
Everyone, get the cover!
Good effect on target. They've lost their back line.
Go! Folks, while the bombs are falling!
Drive off missile fire. Pickle. Driver locked on.
303 has expended all ordnance. We're RTB. K9 gets the scraps.
Copy. K9, clean up the mess.
Driver, thanks for keeping us alive. Lancelot descending below the cloud layer. All guys clear to engage all hostiles. Rail 5s, 37s, miniguns, AA, AGMs, and railguns are cleared. Halt!
On the way! Why does tossing? Where did that thing come from?
Get your head out of your...
Enemy forces are no factor. The front line has been broken.
They've done it again! Those sly dogs! Push the counterattack and secure the Broadway!
That is, if there's anything left. Bravo Company, let's move out.
K9, RTB. Ground forces will take care of the rest. And more than that,
Lazuli Squadron, on station for relief.
You're kidding me. Your regular forces?
Fresh from Wilhelm. Now get behind the line, reservists. We've got top cover for the rest of the day.
Fine by me.
With the Celiadan frontline broken, regular military forces are now using the city as a jumping-off point to press back counteroffensives.
It's great to hear. Are we relieved?
Not quite yet. These counteroffensives are meant to relieve pressure elsewhere. Even if there was a victory today, understand that we are not yet at full operational capacity, and the Cascadians are beginning to dig in. K9, you're still on the hook. Get some rest though. We'll need you up soon. You all don't have to be here for this briefing, K9. Just Driver.
What are you gonna do? Throw us out? We've got a vested interest in our best pilot here.
Driver's our main overlay. We've got a lot riding on him, and I don't like being kept in the dark.
Consider it worker solidarity.
If you insist. Every day, more and more of the regular Federation military is able to get up to the front line here in Magadan. However, it is because of Magadan that we cannot have these forces transfer over and reinforce our contingents remaining in Cascadia. Crystal Kingdom has determined that we cannot afford to fight a protracted ground war in Magadan. If we do so, we will lose Cascadia within a month. On top of that, we're getting reports that Magadan's cordium and geothermal infrastructure is being torn apart. We cannot let this stand. Of the many offensive plans being drafted up, there is one that is inspired. And due to the nature of the situation, we are going through with it. Because of this, you are being sent on a mission that, uniquely, only you can be allowed to go on. I'll let our Special Forces liaison explain.
This is Highway 1, or at least the start of it. It's the infrastructure project which intends to connect the entire Federation from Magadan all the way out to Byzantium. Unfortunately, the Cascadian frontline overtakes quite a bit of it in Magadan. Now, we've been using the construction of Highway 1 here in Magadan as a makeshift transit corridor due to it being underground. Not much resistance because it's only been us, and we've been in and out like rats. One of my men joked that, well, the tunnel is big enough that you could fly a plane through there. The main command base that is maintaining cohesion behind their front line isn't too far from one of the planned exit ramps on Highway 1. Now, all things considered, the Cascadians are well aware that we've got some nasty pilots and have been buffing up their AA on the front line. But if we go behind and strike at their nerve center, it's a crazy play, and at worst for Crystal Kingdom, they get a pilot we have to scrape off the walls. But at best, full collapse of the Cascadian offensive.
Driver, your orders are to fly into Highway 1, use it to make your way past the front line, and then emerge out of an exit to strike at the enemy HQ. If you pull this off, it'll expedite everything, including whether or not K9 can stand down. This will be a test of your skills like no other, Driver. But we wouldn't have asked you if we didn't think you could do it.
Holy hell.
Yeah. Driver, I think you've got this one.
Section 44 Bravo to breaching party. 44 Bravo has secured its section and is awaiting infill. Roger, Section. Beginning operation. Driver, be advised we'll be losing radar contact when you're in there. It's all on you now.
The on-ramp is secure. Everyone hold on to something! That backwash when that plane comes in will send you flying!
Sounds kind of fun, actually.
Clear insertion! It's up to him now!
Please obey highway regulations. Current traffic flow. Error, error, error.
This is Satoshi Kono with FNN East. We bring to you continuing coverage of the illegal Cascadian invasion in Magadan. We talked to both displaced residents of Magadan and our brave Federation troops moving to front lines, highlighting the depravity of the Cascadians against the innocent people of our Federation. Before we get to that report, however, if you have any information about loved ones or friends stuck in Cascadian territory, both now in Magadan and in Cascadia itself, we urge you to call this hotline immediately so that the Federation State Department can assist them.
Highway sensors are going off. Probably nothing. You see how fast they're going?
It's probably secondaries from 1000s to another coast. Don't worry about it.
In other news today, Cascadian assets throughout the Federation continue to be seized. However, investigations report that many bank accounts and funds held by Cascadians were found drained in the weeks before the initial fighting. On the topic of money, markets continue to plummet in both the Federation and abroad in the UKA and African Concordat, with many production lines usually relying on Cascadian cordium and material running silent. Federation refineries in Magadan were originally scheduled to up production. However, the invasion on the coast has delayed these efforts, with investor confidence in a free fall according to the managers in the corporate city.
You hear how the war is going back home?
Yeah, really well. I hear once the big networks are wrapped up over there, they're gonna be sending them over.
Vandalism is not tolerated. Alerting authorities now.
Allied units. The head has been cut off. I repeat, the head has been cut off. Driver, RTB.
Oh well, what have we got here? Cascadian divisional battle plans? I got a feeling our problems here in Magadan will be resolved a lot faster than anticipated.
Vita's so far up his ass with coordinating the counteroffensive right now that he didn't even have time to debrief you, so, hey.
I'll keep it real with you, driver. I thought you were roadkill out there, so I'm out a few big ones. Can you blame me?
Alright. Enough about that. Vita did message off some bullet points, but I'll summarize the important parts for you. Good job. You pulled off a miracle out there. Thanks to you, this whole Cascadian business might be wrapped up soon. That being said, I'm sure we'll be out there soon enough, so, hey, we'll take a rest, driver. You earned it. I got a feeling this will get worse before it gets better.
K9, your time in active service is about to come to an end. The Federation military in its full strength has arrived.
What?
It's all hands on deck for this last battle. We need everyone that we can get, and K9's performance in the last month has been crucial to the war effort. If we can force the Cascadians off Magadan, I believe it would be within my power to relieve the reservist forces from their duties.
Yeah, just get the briefing underway. The sooner we're done with this, the better.
Age before beauty, cop.
Yeah, you'd know a little about that, wouldn't you, old-timer?
A month being Wingman, and you're still...
With the majority of the Federation military now in Magadan, we'll be once again using the Bering Strait as the corridor between the Federation and Cascadia. The importance of this route cannot be overstated, especially since, regrettably, a mercenary-led airstrike recently struck against our Pacific hub in Sawaki. Suffice to say, that particular route is off-limits momentarily.
I was thinking about a vacation there after all this. Damn it.
With this particular offensive, we will use the overwhelming force of the Federation to repel the Cascadians from our land. And from there, Cascadia will be returned to the fold. That, however, is not within your operational boundaries. We've now returned to the initial landfall site for the Cascadians, and if we can cut off their original landing point, we can effectively force them off Magadan. K9, provide direct combat air support and terminate the enemy.
Special Forces picked up the Cascadian operation plan when Driver hit their base. General Faust's intention for invading Magadan hasn't been to take territory. It's been to destroy all of Magadan's geothermal accordium industry.
It's gonna be a cold winter ahead.
We staved off the worst of the damage thanks to you. Now look alive.
Brock 6 actual to all forward elements. Report to my call sign and kick off the operation. Section leaders, you have your orders. This is a sideshow before we get to Cascadia. K9, I've heard good things about you and Driver. Think you can help us clear the field?
We'll do what we can. Bookie engaging. Cobb, going for it.
Break engaged. Driver, get us in, buddy.
K9, engage.
This is Black Eagle Actual. It's time to leave the Federation to its fate. Commence the battle.
Are we done with our objectives here, General?
No, I'll need volunteers to complete our mission. But we have to send back as many as we can to Cascadia. We cannot hold as it is now.
We are Redcon 1. Everything to our front is hostile.
everyone engaged. Squad cameras on standby for quick reaction. Target down. Radar lock on you, driver.
Visual scanning only. Rotoscopes won't get through with this much corium in the air.
Get ahead! Contact! Contact! We have inbound communications from Peacekeeper groups Steel, Shade, Onyx, Ivory, Black, and Tanager. They're requesting permission to enter the AO. Negative. Call them up and have them lock down their flanks. Copy. PK Crimson, however, is crossing the IDO immediately. What do we do? You think I have the authority to stop Crimson 1? Let them go. Eminent domain on Whiskey Station. How the hell do we lose the front list in 1 month? Respectfully, Captain, I think we know how much a good pilot matters here. Don't I know it? Stand by for orders. Roll basic.
I need BDA on that last pass. Anyone copy?
Just stay in formation with driver.
Hostiles locked on.
It's the oldest goddamn war story. Air power ruling the day.
Ma'am, your personal fleet?
We can't deploy them. Not here.
Then when?
One thing at a time. Continue the evacuation.
Keep rolling. No snow means the tanks can spearhead better. Allied forces are reporting full engagement up and down the board. K9, keep engaging as flag. Roger all. Brock to all Brock elements. ROE has remained the same, terminating with extreme prejudice.
So this is what the war machine looks like, huh?
We go in with the airstrike and are on the opening.
Previous to Cascadia.
Captain, naval fire support is not an option. Vets are now too close to Marine Division.
We'll keep our air inclined. Make sure those flames don't... Rock Delta reports at least 80 KIA Charlie Romeos on position Maxwell. Proceed on pace. Good luck.
We're in the zone. Just more cogs in the machine now.
We'll get killed. General Faust, you're several days behind schedule on the pullback. You should not be in Magadan.
This war has changed, Griffiths. You heard what Elizabeth told you when we lost Presidia. Stay in your lane.
We're several days out from Prospero, and we're projected to take Presidia in less than a month. You are needed here.
Don't talk to me about what's needed. You're making a deal you know nothing about. No more half measures. No more ideas that this is just an independence war. I need volunteers. I don't care if you're mercenaries or my fellow countrymen. In order to secure the future, we are going to go on a mission.
Relay that order! If anyone goes, you will be left behind. Don't you dare abandon your country. Our country? Faust! We're going with boss. It's better than just waiting to sit here and die. Hell, why not? Wrong story. K9A, good time. Faust has abandoned her command post. What the hell is she doing? Screw it. This is Captain Woodward of the warship Eminent Domain. I will be assuming command of the evacuation operation. Maintain current orders. We'll get you out of here.
war change day by day. In this battle, fortune favors the Federation, and you will force us off Magadan. I admit this, and I ask for a momentary truce and cessation of hostilities for all active Cascadian Independence Force units to evacuate and leave. You have my word that we will return directly to Cascadia. No one else needs to die.
Whether you retreat or fight today, the outcome is the same.
This war is going to be over soon. There's no more need for this to go on.
RTO, verify the wire immediately. My verification code.
Copy. Making inquiry. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Understood. Relay. Crystal Kingdom denies the request. Proceed with hostilities.
Very well. Continue the engagement. Cut this charge to the rebels. Strike all codes from the Jerusalem.
What? You're going to kill them all?
Several squadrons attacked the Peacekeeper ISF have started vectoring toward our position now. We need to move.
We still have men on the beaches.
Sir!
Those bastards! All ships stand by for the last recoveries and then move out. The ships, they're beating us.
K9, do what needs to be done.
Roger.
Warning, you're being tracked. Bombs away.
Everyone's need to be advised. PK Steel and Tanager are moving in hot. We'll drive off the combat vessels. K9 will be where the kill box will make.
Roger that, car. K9, driver, heard all that? Wipe the Cascadians from the Federation.
Let's finish this.
Good luck. Take as many of them with us. The war goes on.
This is what it always comes down to. Someone wins, and someone loses. Right now, lock. Enemy shut down.
Go back to your country.
And fire! All forces, close up the perimeter!
Positive lock.
You're gonna get what's coming to you. Damn you all!
Missile away. Engage until enemy is no factor. No one invades the Federation. Locked on target.
Just take me.
Warning, radar lock.
Return me home.
From the dust I came. To the dust I shall return.
Get away from him! He's holding a grenade! All contact lost with the forces on the shore. The invasion is over. Sir, we're reporting casualties on all decks! The Peacekeepers!
Helm, go 030. We are getting out of this AO. All stations, fire and say bear. Help those ghosts you wanted. Get her! Down them all! All Brock elements are reporting enemy resistance has ceased.
Copy all. This battle goes out to the flyboys overhead. Commence cleanup and bring in the transport ships once we're in the clear. We're moving to Cascadia within 24 hours.
Chase that battleship! All peacekeepers, drive them away!
K9, Cascadia has been repelled off Magadan. The battle has been won.
About goddamn time. K9C, heading back.
K9B, getting out of here. Delta, heading home.
K9A, good job out there. RTB.
In less than a month, thanks to you, Division K9, and your supreme piloting skills, Cascadia has been driven off from Magadan, and the Federation has been secured. Federation forces are now streaming across the Bering Strait again, and landing in Cascadia in order to put an end to their rebellion. Under normal circumstances, K9 would be deactivated, and you would be allowed to return to your regular lives.
Just rip the bandage off, Vita.
K9 is being asked to be on standby as General Faust is being hunted down. Although the main invasion force has been dealt with, her splinter group has yet to be found. ISR is chasing down leads. However, until Faust is dealt with, K9 will have to be on call.
It's always something. Second we start packing up to go home, we get told to stay on base.
I think you and Driver were born for this life, Cobb. You've both got enough fire in you to keep on fighting.
K9, General Faust has been found. ISR has reported that just offshore, Faust is linked up with a sizable element of mercenary and Cascadian airships. We're still trying to get the details on their exact force composition, but we're expecting an air assault.
Air assault where? It's not like there's anything still left standing after the invasion.
There is one strategic location of importance that his forces didn't break down. Base Station 0. This is Magadan's largest geothermal facility, and it was just outside of the front line enough that, outside of a few air raids, Faust's main forces were never able to secure it. Crystal Kingdom anticipates that Faust will move on this facility immediately, and, with most of our forces otherwise concentrated on securing a foothold back in Cascadia, K9 is on deck. Load up for heavy air combat. The Federation needs you.
K9, E6 here. Looks like we weren't the only ones left to mop up. We'll be manning the defenses down here, but we can only do so much.
Orcon, be advised. The Cordium interference cuts into our radar. We'll be right on top of you when they start attacking.
We got eyes on! Let's start poking holes! We pull this off, we go down in history. That'll show Kaiser.
You've got inbound mercenaries from all directions. K9, engage.
Happens, we repair. And if we can't, we work around. This is what it
Better the Federation over bounty hunters anyway.
You mercs aren't even fit to be called dogs! You're nothing but scum! In my casino, there's an open battle where the Federation will finally be done with all of you! Excuse me as I put the odds in my favor!
Enemy shot down.
I've got a good tone on him.
My engines are on fire. All immediate attack is down, but we have incoming from 140. Heavy cordium signature.
Reload everything! Here comes the big one!
Come on, rack up!
I don't know if the Federation is willing to insult me enough by constantly sending you reservists after me. But I suppose that's what the Federation does. Make people into who they need them to be. For you four, it's being a pain in my ass.
The Cascadian White Fleet. The diplomatic flotilla turned into warships. K9, you can take them down. It's not impossible.
Real inspiring words, Vita. Come on, K9. Let's go.
All Black Eagle elements, engage! May the Mother of Dust find us all!
All parties! Free engagement!
Ordnance deployed.
They're coming in hot!
Open up all intakes and boost cordium injection!
Maintain to 340. Get to orbit over that facility. That's all that matters. Fire at will!
Tracking all targets! Keep their turtle batters prep for a hot swap! Radar lock, watch out!
Closer, you sons of bitches.
Charge the inner holes. We'll have ground fire to deal with too. Missile on the way.
Take them apart! Paint by paint!
K9A, locked on.
We have almost 40 gun batteries. Why aren't they shot down yet?
Firing computer isn't equipped to deal with these type of attacks!
Driver, release Fox 2.
They're insane! All of them!
K9A, return. Confirmed. It's in your hands, driver. I leave it to you.
Give it everything you've got! We will make the Federation eat itself alive!
Incoming CAF contact! Response to codes Midnight Light!
This is Orion Squadron. General Faust, we're with you. By the dust. By the dust.
Incoming Cascadian fighters! Don't get distracted, K9!
I'm engaging. I've got a missile tone on me.
Lay a course so every ship is firing aft!
Load every round we have! HE, AP, we repeat, everything!
All ships lock with the Roosevelt! Bring everything to bear! Oceania. Something that every mercenary will regard as holy. If you drag this war out any longer, they will use it. And this world will become a battlefield. It's the only way for mankind to survive. We either kill you all, or you kill every last Cascadian.
Faust and the White Fleet are splashed. We'll have SOF move in and confirm her KIA. K9, you did it. Remain on station.
What the hell was she talking about?
We're little people. It's not our deal.
What matters to me is that we're done. We get to go home.